Top of the first in game number 2. It's Izzy Womack towing the rubber for the Wildcats. And we start out with ball number 1. The Wildcats walked off the opening game. Some big crooked numbers for the Cats. They won at 11-3. Ogue gets the bunt down, and it'll be chopped foul, though. Ball got some hops on that second bounce. The 1-0. Or the 1-1, excuse me. Foul the way it's 1-2. Womack comes into this one 4-3 on the season. Two and two. Ben taking a nice block behind the dish. Two balls and 2 strikes to Ogue. She's at 473. Womack winds and delivers the 2-2. Just touched through the left side. A nice piece of hitting there from Ogue, showing off why she is almost at 500 on the season. First baseman number 18, Hannah Finkelstein. First pitch. Fly ball to straightaway center. Charging in is Thiessen. She'll make the grab in shallow center. And that is out number 1. Left fielder number 3, Chelsea Huttner. Really does take good bat control to do what Alex Ogue did there to lead this ball game off. Just stick the barrel out into the strike zone, make some contact, but enough of an ability there to place it in between a couple of fielders for the single. As Randy Phillips, the former hitting coach for the Greenville Drive, used to say, find some greenery. And she did so there as Hottner fouls that one back. It's 0-2 for Simon Fraser. Not a whole bunch of changes. It's Alex Ogue, Finkelstein, Hottner, Belanger, Zagari, Balkin, Kirkpatrick, Georgia Ogue, and Megan Duclos. For the Wildcats, no changes defensively. Bentagen back behind home plate. Jordan's at first, Carpenter at second, over at third. It's Seaton, the shortstop, McKenna King. Left to right across the outfield, it's Decker, Thiessen, and Jillian Hampson. Here is the 1-2 from Womack. Swing and a miss, gets Hottner, the throw to second. In there with a stolen base. Looked like a little bit of a protective swing at the plate from Chelsea Hottner there. And it is the first strikeout of the ball game for Izzy Womack. Shortstop number 16, Hannah Belanger. A release there from Bentagen, probably not quite as fast as she wanted. But a stolen base for Alex Ogue. Belanger hitting .310 on the season. 1 for 2 in game number 1. On the line and foul. Womack 4-3 on the season. The ERA in the mid-4s. No balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, 1-2. Alex O gets second after the leadoff single and then a stolen base. The 1-2 on the ground, snared by Womack in the circle. And a soft flip over to first. The pitchers have been getting it done defensively for the Wildcats. They leave one stranded. And it's 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. Carpenter, Thiessen, and Jordan due up. Bottom of the first, it seems my allergies have kicked in for the afternoon, so that'll be fun. Carpenter leading things off for the Wildcats at 274. That is upstairs 1-0. Carpenter in game number 1. 1 for 2, a pair of runs scored. She also drew a walk, so anytime she reached, she scored. Outside corner 1-1. Both teams now at 4-5 in GNAC play, so it'll be a race to 500 in this one. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Hansen goes upstairs defensively for Simon Fraser. Georgia Ogue back behind the plate. Finkelstein at first. The second baseman's Kirkpatrick. At third, it's Ogue. The shortstop, Boulanger. Left to right, Hotner, Duclos, and Balkin. In the circle, it's Julia Hansen. Comes into this one at 1-2 on the season. Hansen making her 11th appearance, her 6th start. Coming in 35 innings pitched, 1 save, a record of 1-2, an ERA of 6.8, and a whip of 1.71. She has struck out 25, walked just 9. Opposing hitters are hitting .333 against the right-hander. She's hit 3, allowed 6 home runs, 16 doubles, just 1 triple. And 34 of the 35 runs she allowed have been earned. Popped up, left side. Hotner drifting in, and she's got it for out number 1. Center fielder number 20, Allie Thiessen. Allie Thiessen at .390. Squares around a bunt, and it's 0-1. Thiessen 1 for 3, 2 runs scored and a walk in the opener of this twin bill. 0-2 fouled off the hands. Hansen way out in front. 15 hits for the Wildcats in the opener. An outpouring of offense. Wait a second.
Was that not?
Okay, we're going with 1 and 2 the count, I guess. That was clearly strike 3.
Yeah.
The bunt attempt, the foul ball in the outside corner, but Thiessen will get a chance. Nobody said a word.
Did he not signal that as strike three? I thought he did.
He absolutely signaled the first one a strike.
He said did. I'm not going to
Well, Thiessen is going to get a free one here. Into center, and it'll be caught, however, for out number 2. Well, it's not a strikeout for Thiessen, at least. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. That was a little bit weird there. 3-11 for Jordan. She hit her first home run of the season in game number 1. And the count 1-0 to her here. Foul tipped out of the mitt. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. It'll be 1 and 2, Hansen over the plate. Two balls and 2 strikes. Jordan 2 for 4, a pair of runs scored and a pair of RBIs in the opener. Dead center has been a hot zone for home runs here this season at Frederick Field. This one is fisted to the left side, and the catch is made by Belanger, and that will end the inning. Central is sent down 1-2-3. We'll be back top of the second after this. Top of the second, it's Zagari. Designated player number 8, Katie Zagari. And Zagari at 323. 0 for 3 in game number 1. 2-0. Womack outside and maybe a tad high. Inside half of the plate, 2-1. Comes in right across at the bottom of the strike zone. Three balls and one strike. She tried to go back to the same spot, couldn't quite find it. A chopper to second. Carpenter on the 2-hop to first. And that is out number 1. Right fielder number 23, Janique Balkin. Balkin 1 for 3 with an RBI in game 1. Brings her to 371 on the season. And Womack finds the outside corner, 0-1.
Redemption. For now.
0-1 offering. Swing and a miss. Chased it high. She'd need a step ladder to get to that one. That pitch looks so good coming out of a pitcher's hands. A beach ball coming at you. Problem is, you got to get your hands there with it. Here's the 0-2. Just outside, a good waist pitch. Swing and a miss. Balkin down for out number 2. Second strikeout of the game for Womack. Won in back-to-back innings. Second baseman number 5, Rebecca Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick went 0 in game number 1 with a strikeout, hitting .373 on the season. 0-1, catches the bottom of the zone. That's the spot as a pitcher you want to live if you can replicate it.
Very big if.
Upstairs, 1-1. Kirkpatrick holds off. Changed the eye level on her. Bender gets the inside corner. It's 1-2. Womack winds and delivers. Thought about chasing, but held off. 2-2. If the inning extends, it's Georgia Ogue on deck. Megan Duclos is in the hole. On the ground, King diving, and it's just under her glove. That'll be a 2-out single from Kirkpatrick to keep the inning alive. Catcher number 4, Georgia Ogue. Simon Fraser's backstop was 0 for 1 with a run scored. In the first half of this doubleheader, she also reached on an error. Swing and a miss. That was a hearty hack there. The 0-1. A little one-handed flare into left. That'll fall in front of Decker. Back-to-back hits now. There are 2 aboard for the number 9 hitter. Center fielder number 12, Megan Duclos. Duclos hitting .200. Went 0 for 2 with a run scored in game number 1. Trying to stay above the Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1 from Womack. Chop foul. That one's off the foot. Duclos will take a walk before coming back. One and two. Two and two. High and outside. Womack trying to get her to chase, and she won't. Duclos doing her job as the 9 hitter, working this at bat. Fouled away, so we'll redo it. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on here in the top of the second inning. 2s everywhere. Fouled away again. Stung into the gap in left center. That's going to score a pair. It's a 2-run double for Simon Fraser. Megan Duclos with a good at-bat there. And Simon with an early 2-0 lead, and it's back to the top of the order. Third baseman number 7, Alex Ogue. And Womack starts it with a strike, 0-1. Time call. Benthagen going to go out and talk to her battery mate. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. Changing the signs with a runner on second, so important. And they think maybe they've tipped them enough to change it up. That one just misses, 1-1. Chop to the left side. And that's going to be an infield single. It was hit right in the perfect position. King couldn't do anything about it. First baseman for 18, Hannah Finkelstein. It's their 5th hit of the ball game. And it's 0-1, but still nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. One and one, back to even. In the air and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Womack a pitch away from getting out of this inning without any additional damage. Line drive into center. Thiessen will field it, and that's going to score Duclos. It'll be runners on the corners now. Left field number 3, Chelsea Hunter. And it's 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled back off the backstop. It's 0-2. The 0-2 now from Womack. Runners on the corners. Outside 1 and 2. Three across already on the inning. Hotner chases after that one. Down the left field line. And the catch will be made for out number 3. Simon Fraser gets 3 runs on 5 hits. They leave 2 stranded as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Top of the third, Belanger leads off for Simon Fraser at 3:05 on the season. 0 for 1 in this game, however, grounded out back to Womack in the circle. Oh, that one gets away. It's 1-0. Haven't seen her flash the leather today, but did so the last time Simon was here. Made a couple nice plays against the Wildcats, and then in game number 1 against St. Martin's, that was also here. Made a couple snags. 1-1, Womack finds the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Got her chasing the high stuff, 1-2. Close, but no cigar. It's 2-2. Womack toes the rubber, now the 2-2. On a line off the top of the dugout and foul. Three and 2. Tried to get her to go after one away, but she did not. Belanger works the count full. Womack up over 50 pitches at 55. 37 of them have been strikes, so she has been all over the strike zone. Ball 4 there, however. Leadoff hitter aboard with the free pass. Now batting, the designated player, number 8, Katie Zagari. And Zagari stands in. She grounded out in her first at-bat. One and 0. King makes the catch in the air. A low sinking line drive there. And there's one down. Right fielder number 23, Janique Balkan. First pitch from Womack. Starts high, stays high, 1-0. Two and 0. Stacy Fournier over at the third base coach's box. Kino Agano over at first for Simon Fraser. Swing and a miss on the 2-0 pitch. Good hack there for Balkan. Hitting .365. 1 for 3 with an RBI in game number 1. Upstairs, 3 balls and a strike. 3-1 is on the ground and through the right side. That one had eyes. And now there are runners on first and second with one out. Second baseman number 5, Rebecca Kirkpatrick. And now Kirkpatrick. First pitch, a ball. To center field, Thiessen in front of the warning track, makes the grab. Throw goes into second to keep Balkin from moving up. And it's runners on the corners with 2 outs for the catcher number 4, Georgia Oak. Ode singled back in the second. Part of that 3-run inning for Simon Fraser. Check swing, and no, she did not. It's 1-0. And that's going to count. Yeah, that's going to count as a visit to the circle. Gotta hope you don't need that later in the ball game. Softball and baseball, of course, instituting a limited number of visits to the pitcher. Here's the 1-0, and it's upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Oh! That one catches Georgia Oak, and it's a hit by pitch, so the bases are loaded for Megan Duclos. Center fielder number 12, Megan Duclos. She had a 2-run double in the second. Sure she'd like a couple more RBI. And as the old saying goes, there are ducks on the pond. That one's chopped foul off the plate. She was behind that pitch. Skied, and it's fouling out of play. 0-2. Womack a pitch away from getting out of the jam with no damage done. This will be pitch 71. I think Ashley Laver was getting loose in the Wildcats bullpen. Swing and a miss. Womack forces Simon Fraser to leave the bases loaded. They get 1 hit, leave 3 on. It's 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third, it's Hampson to get things going for Central. Three for four, drove in a trio of runs. First pitch misses up high, 1-0. That was up in the zone. It struck fairly well out to right center. But Balkin moves over and makes the grab. For at number one, the designated player number 9, Ashley Laver. And here's Laver hitting .273. First pitch is upstairs. Laver back in the starting lineup as the Wildcats designated player, spending a bit more time right now in the lineup hitting than she has in the circle and making the most of it. Had a hit and an RBI in game number 1. Drew a walk. Three and 0. Wildcats still looking for their first base runner of this contest. And here's the 3-0. See if she has the green light. Taking, and it's 3-1. Two and two. Hanson, 3-2, excuse me. Laver watches that one from Hanson, and the count runs full. In the air to right. Balkin has been busy out there in right. Makes that one as well, and there are 2 down for Carson Decker. The left fielder, number 15, Carson Decker. Back-to-back F9s. And it's the number 9 hitter for the Wildcats. First pitch catches the outside corner, 0-1. Central with the offensive explosion in game number 1, scoring 11 runs on 15 hits. This is weakly grounded to third. Ducking out of the way over there is Finkelstein. And that is a 5-4 put out if you're scoring at home. Wildcats go down in order. Hanson is perfect through 3. Welcome back to the top of the 4th inning. Alex Ogue leading things off at 487. a pair of singles for her so far. Had one in the top of the first, then had one in the top of the second as part of that 3-run inning for Simon Fraser, and that's been all the offense so far in this one. Two and 0. That one skipped in. Central and Simon Fraser will be back at it tomorrow, another 1 p.m. start time. And that will do it for GNAC play until April 9th when the Wildcats head to St. Martin's University. Wildcats heading down to Turlock, California for the Tournament of Champions, where they will play San Francisco State, Biola, Azusa Pacific, Dominican, and Cal State East Bay in a 3-day tournament. This is a Baltimore chopper to short. King fields it, but has no play as Ogue was able to beat that one out. First baseman number 18, Hannah Finkelstein. Oh, it's back to Finkelstein, who is 1 for 2. She flew out to center in the first and singled in the second. Simon has amassed 3 runs on 8 hits so far. The 1-0. 2 and 0. That one just misses. I don't think Womack was overly happy with it. In the air, right side, foul territory. Jordan's got it for out number 1. The hit and run was on. Ogue had to scramble back to the bag. And there's one gone. Left fielder number 3, Chelsea Hunter. Hunter will stand in 0 for 2 on the day, a strikeout and a flyout. Womack starts out the at-bat 1-0. 79 pitches, 47 strikes for the right-hander so far. Outside, 2 and 0. Inside, 3 balls, no strikes. And that's ball 4. Runners on first and second with 1 down now. And here is the shortstop, Hannah Boulanger. Shortstop number 16, Hannah Boulanger. I apologize. You having to hear that twice, but I'm pulling double duty. Doing play-by-play, PA, stats, social media. We're having fun. One out and a pair on. Womack catches the inside corner. A nice pitch there. Down the left field line and foul. Just a long strike, and Womack way ahead here, 0-2. misses 1 and 2. Womack winds. And in the air to right and down. Hampson knocks it down. And Ogue will score from second. It's 4-0 Simon Fraser. The designated player, number 8, Katie Sagari. And it looks like there's going to be a change for Simon Fraser. Running in first, number 6, Grace Peters. Grace Peters is going to pinch run. Tina Andriana opting for a little more speed on the base path. Just the one out here in the top of the fourth. First pitch misses. Chop to third. And now they've got Peters. That's going to be the double play. It's not how you draw it up, but they get it done. That'll end the fourth. It's 4-0 Simon. So in the bottom of the fourth inning, Harley Carpenter leads things off for Central Washington. It's back to the top of the order, and they have had nary a base runner here in Game 2. And Hanson starts out with a ball to Carpenter. Unfortunate base running there for Simon Fraser. Grace Peters, who came on as a pinch runner, I think she must have thought that Seaton caught that ball in the air. And I think that Seaton's look back to the bag may have confused her just enough. And Joe DiPietro's been warned by the home plate umpire. I'm guessing it's a balls and strikes issue. I'll agree with DiPietro. And he might have gotten run. So we're going to take a break here for a second. I'll be right back. Well, Joe DiPietro's been run. And it is about as soft as an ejection as you'll ever see. Here's the 1-1 to Carpenter. That hits her. So the perfect game is broken up in the most inauspicious way possible. And now Tina Andriana's going to come out and have a chat.
So that's Allie Cruz, right?
Center fielder number 20, Ellie Thiessen. So the Wildcats have rotated their coaching staff. Daisy Pfeiffer is now in the third base coach's box, and Allie Cruz has moved down to first.
She played last year. That's the only reason I know. She looks really long here. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah. He must have just said something about that.
The no-hitter still intact. And Thiessen fouls off the first one. That is an unfortunate way to end the perfecto, though. Oh, Simon does still have the 4-0 lead. Back over the outside half, 0-2. And another one foul. In the dirt, 1-2. Central searching for their first hit. Two and two. And the no-hitter is broken up. Rounding second, heading for third is Carpenter. Thiessen is in there at second. Runners on second and third. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. Well, it took them a while, but they finally have their first hit of the ball game. And now that that weight is off their back, we'll have to see if they can drive in a few runs here, trailing by 4 in the fourth. Infield pulled in. Infield tight, hitter's delight, something hard just about anywhere except Adam will score a run. Jordan with her first home run of the season in game number 1, a shot to near straightaway center, just off the batter's eye, actually. Big swing and a miss. She was trying to drive in 3 with that one. One's off the corner. They went back to the same spot there, just with something on the off speed, a changeup or a drop ball. Jordan, a line drive into right center. It's down. 1 run's going to score. Thiessen's going to come around and score. It's a 2-run single. And it's 4-2 with Alyssa Benthagen. Catcher number 16, Alyssa Benthagen. Good piece of hitting there by Brooke Jordan. Didn't do too much with it, just sent that one in a right center, found some greenery, and it's 4-2. This is going to be a diving stop by Boulanger. The throw, they got her at first. What a play by Boulanger. Flash the leather. Flash the leather, and they got her for out number 1. Third baseman number 11, Maya Seaton. In the air, and that's got some backspin to it. The catch will be made on the foul line for out number 2. Here's McKenna King, 297 on the season. And that one misses. It's 2 balls, no strikes to the Wildcats shortstop. Called a strike 2-1. King in a right center and down. Rounding second and coming across to score is Jordan. It's a 4-3 ball game. Right fielder number 21, Jillian Hampson. So now all the runs are going to come around as earned, including Allie Thiessen. Fouled away by Hampson. The bottom of the 4th, seeing an explosion of offense for the Wildcats. And that one misses outside. And that one is right over the heart of the plate, 3-2. Four 3 Central trailing by 1. Popped up. Well, actually, that was struck pretty well out to left center. And the catch will be made by Duclos, and that'll end the inning. The Wildcats do get 3. It's a 1-run ball game. Top of the 5th when we come back. Top of the fifth, Balkan leading things off for Simon Fraser. She's after the first pitch, and it's fouled out of play.
That went in on the baseball.
Popped up, and Seton will make the grab for out number one. Second baseman number 5, Rebecca Kirkpatrick.
Did that umpire report get fired? Wow.
Squares around a bunt, and she did go after it, 0-1.
She lunged after that. She went, oh. She thought she had it too. Yeah. She did. You gotta watch the ball into that so it's actually contact. Or listen. Exactly. Or just feel it.
The inside corner, a called strike.
It's very out of hand.
The 0-2. Just outside. Off speed there from Womack. Oh, somebody just took a spill in the stands. We're okay. We're good to go, though. We're okay.
At that age, you just
Here's a 1-2 fouled off by Kirkpatrick. And the 1-2 to Kirkpatrick. 2-2.
I don't think there's a teacher. No. She's just like, oh, thanks.
2-2 offering. Fouled away. Womack at 96 pitches, 57 strikes. The 2-2 again. Chop to the circle. Oh, and Womack. That one just rolled out of her hand, and Kirkpatrick standing on second. Catcher number 4, Georgia Oak. Well, here's Og at 321. She has singled and was hit by a pitch. Squares around and pulls back. It's 0-1. King is covering third, just in case Kirkpatrick decides to take off. I said Sky to the left side. King's going to call off Decker, who went a long way to get that one. But the infielder wins out, and that's out number 2. Center fielder number 12, Megan Duclos.
first pitch was hit foul.
It'll be 1-1. ...101 pitches, 61 strikes, so right around 60% for Womack, one of her better outings in terms of a strike ratio. That one skips in, it's 2-1. Duclo at 222. Fouled away, it's 2-2. Twos across the scoreboard, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second. Swing and a miss. Duclo down swinging to end the inning. Bottom of the 5th. Coming your way, it's 4-3 SFU. Ashley Laver gets things going against Hanson. And Hanson's perfect game was broken up in a big way. 3 runs and 3 hits in the bottom of the 4th. Wildcats trail just by 1 now. One and one. Laver stings that one through the left side. Left fielder number 15, Carson Decker. Here's the 1-0 to Decker. Tried to bunt it. And it's a swinging strike, 1-1. Been quite a few of those in both games today from both Simon Fraser and Central. And here's the 1-1 from Hanson. Decker chops at it again, tries to bunt it. It's 1-2. If it's a sacrifice, just get the bunt out. Just get the bat out there. If you're bunting for a hit, you're still not chopping wood. Here's the 1-2 to Decker. Pop fouled out of play. That one might get back onto the baseball field. It looks like it's off the netting. Another one down the third base line. Foul. I don't know if it got out of play or not, but it did drop. So Decker will get one more chance. On the ground, weakly to third. Decker's going to have an infield single. Decker showing off the speed. Runners on first and second now. Top of the order for Central. Second baseman, number 25, Harley Carpenter. When Carson Decker was being recruited to Central, I was shown a video of her playing flag football up in Alaska. And when she turned the corner and turned the jets on, it was pretty incredible just how quickly she reached top speed. She has some absolute wheels, and it's unfortunate that anybody's ever ahead of her on the base path because you could really just let her run for days. Here's the 0-1 to Carpenter. A chopper over the head of the pitcher. That's going to be through. They're going to wave around Laver. The throw is offline, and she scores. It's a tie ball game. Everybody advances because of the bad throw from center. Credit an RBI to Carpenter. And it's second and third with nobody out, and now Simon Fraser's going to have a meeting of the minds. Center fielder number 20, Allie Thiessen. And it looks like we might have a change here for Simon Fraser. And they will. It'll be Zakarchuk coming in, so we'll take a timeout and be right back. Julia Hansen's day is done. 68 pitches, 4 runs on 9 hits, but she is responsible for the 2 runners on base. And Anissa Zakarchuk is going to come back on after starting game one. So Simon Fraser asking a lot out of the right-hander today, and she is greeted rudely. Decker's going to come around a score. Carpenter's going to come around a score. Thiessen's got herself a 2 RBI double. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. Over for a strike. A hard throwback there from Georgia Oak, maybe forcing Thiessen to dance back to the bag a little bit quicker. This is back to the circle. Zakarchuk knocks it down. She'll retire Jordan at first. Thiessen advances to third, and there's one down. That one got the glove and not the wrist as Zakarchuk, so that's good news. Catcher number 16, Alyssa Benthagen. And here's Benthagen, whose hitting streak is on the line. It's currently 15 games. And make that 16 games, no doubter. See ya! Benthagen. Makes it 8-4 with her 7th big fly of the season. Third baseman number 11, Maya Seaton. Well, if you're going to extend the hitting streak, no better way to do it than with a big fly. Zakarchuk winds and delivers. Oh, what a snag at third. Alex Ogue. That was a missile. What a grab. Shortstop number 6, McKenna King. Wow. What a play at third, and this is flared into shallow center. Catch made by Duclos coming on. And that'll end the inning mercifully for Simon Fraser. Central gets 5 runs on 5 hits. Helped along by 1 error. They leave no stranded. It's 8-4. Top 6 coming your way after this. Top of the 6th, the Wildcats, a 5-run 5th inning, coupled with the 3 they got in the 4th. It's 8-4, Central leading. And a strike 0-1. Catches the corner 0-2. Joe DiPietro, no longer in this game, apparently galvanized his team. They found something to rally around. And that one is off the plate, 1-2. A good waste pitch from Womack. Counts 2-2 here on Alex Ogue. A little flare down the left field line, but Decker roaming over will make the grab. First baseman number 18, Hannah Finkelstein. Womack misses. It's 1-0. I don't know where that one missed.
There's a pitcher in Simon Fraser.
SFU with more action in the bullpen. Michaela Benz is warming up. She came on in relief in game number 1. That'll be back onto the practice fields, 2-1. Problem with Simon Fraser's lineup, if you're Central Washington, there's not really a spot where they have been weak all year. They've gotten production from everywhere. King knocks it down, kept it close, the throw, she got her! A very nice play from McKenna King. Going up the middle, knocked that ball down, but had the wherewithal to pick it up barehanded. Left fielder number 3, Chelsea Hunter. And now there are 2 down in the top of the 6th. First pitch over for a strike, 0-1. Have to see now if Simon Fraser is going to be a little more patient at the plate, trailing 8-4. Trying to come from behind. You know that one swing can't do it. And that is a beautiful pitch on the outside corner. Oh, umpires dropped his clicker. Here's the 0-2. A little bit further outside, 1-2. And that's got some eyes. It'll be through, a little 2-out knock for Hotner.
I agreed that it was outside. I just thought that it was a good pitch. Just wanted to throw in that area.
Shortstop number 16, Hannah Boulanger. And here's Boulanger, who had an incredible play at short an inning or 2 ago. Made a diving backhanded stab and still made the throw over to first. Done that couple of times now here in Ellensburg. Flash the leather. Fouls that one off. I'm guessing that might have hit the closet doors on the end of the Wildcats dugout. A shed, maybe. Closet? Shed? Can it be a closet if it's outside?
It's a shed.
Press box consensus says it's a shed. Now I'll have to go furiously Google the definition of the closet. Here's the 0-1. It's 1-1. We've started an existential crisis in the press box now over the definition of a closet. I'm pretty sure it's got to be inside to be a closet. Here's the 1-1. On the ground, another one through the left side. Rounding second, Hotner will hold up, and the throw goes into second to keep her stationary. Runners on first and second with 2 down. Designated player number 8, Katie Zagari. And Zagari at 3:09. A chance to shorten up this deficit here for Simon Fraser. Oh, and 1. 121 pitches, 74 strikes for Womack. Chase that one upstairs, drops it down the line fair. Hotner rounding third, she will score. And a single drives in 1. It's 8-5. Right fielder number 23, Janique Balkin. Good piece of hitting there. Just reach out and slap that one the other way. And it's fouled away. On the ground a second. Carpenter's going to take it herself. That'll end the top of the 6th. It's 8-5 when we come back. Here's Hampson leading off, up to 250 on the season for her. First pitch catches the inside corner, 0-1. One of those pitches as a hitter you can't really do anything with. Or most you can do is probably lace it onto the dugout. Just nice pitch up and in on the hands. 1-1. So the definition of a closet is a tall recess or wardrobe with a door used for storage. I could make the argument that that is a tall recess with a door for storage. As Hampson fouls that one off her ankle, it's 1-2. It's definitely not a wardrobe. We know that. A tall recess or wardrobe with a door used for storage. Two and 2. Yeah, see, if you go back into the etymology of the word closet and you go back to Middle English, it normally denotes a private or small room. So shed is more applicable as that one misses. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Hampson. I'm not denying that it is a shed at the end of the third base dugout. I was just curious as to whether closet could apply, and it can.
Yeah, I think it could. You would just get weird looks.
3-2. Chop to first. Finkelstein scoops it up, and that is out number 1.
Sunday softball?
Designated player number 9, Ashley Laver.
No, this is like Sunday softball conversation.
Very true. Same?
First pitch in against Laver 0-1. Laver at 292.
I will, because I need money. I kind of have something better to do.
On the ground at third. On across the throw from Ogan. That will retire Laver. Wildcats down quickly here in the bottom of the 6th.
Welcome back.
Left fielder number 15, Carson Decker. And here's Decker at an even 200 on the season. First one misses 1-0. Fouled away. Weekly back to the circle. Decker's got another infield single.
It really is. I would say that was a slap. And she swung at it. It wasn't a bump.
Second baseman number 25, Harley Carpenter. Another infield single for Carson Decker. And there she goes. The throw from Georgia Oak is right there. Oh, it's dropped.
And that's why you always slide.
Wow. So it'll be a stolen base for Decker.
Let's say it's false. Yeah, exactly.
That throw was right on the money. It really doesn't get any better than that. Counts 0-1 at the plate. Carpenter chopped down the first base line and foul. Finkelstein was ready to play that right on the chalk. Carpenter didn't get a great jump out of the box. That might have served Simon Fraser a little bit better if she had just knocked that down. 0-2 to Carpenter. 1-2. Zakarchuk kneeling there just in case Carson Decker wanted to get a little bit too far off second base. Georgia Oaks already showed off that arm a few times. Weekly back to the circle, and that'll end the inning. The Wildcats leave one stranded as we head to the top of the 7th. Central leads at 8-5. Top of the 7th, Womack looking to finish this one out. It's 8-5. First pitch to Kirkpatrick, a strike 0-1. That one just kind of hung up there. What a good job of hitting by Kirkpatrick. Catcher number 4, Georgia Oak. It looked like Womack had her fooled, and she was able to double clutch and lace one back up the middle. It's the last time I've seen a double clutch on a hit since Manny Ramirez hit a curveball for the Red Sox after going halfway around on his swing, pulling back, and then just blasting one over the monster. Oak gets the bunt down. That is a beautiful bunt. It's a bunt single for the catcher. And there are runners on first and second now. It'll be a pinch hitter at the plate, though, for Simon Fraser. And going to have a discussion here. They might have made a oh, there is going to be a double change. Pinch hitting number 15, Kristen Davy Duke. So Davy Duke will pinch hit for Duclos. And it won't be a double change. Excuse me, that was just Alex Oak going over to have a chit-chat with her sister. So Davy Duke hitting. That's in the dirt. It's 1-0. Davy Duke, a freshman out of Tommy Douglas Collegiate in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. 1-1 the count. The tying run is at the plate. Womack up to 129 pitches, 81 strikes. Here's number 130. Just inside.
How is that other strike a strike? But that one is not. No, but then how was that other one? That's my problem. It's like, okay, so maybe that wasn't.
Here's the 2-1 to Davy Duke. Upstairs, up around the hands, 3-1. Nobody out. Simon, 5 runs on 14 hits. Womack winds and delivers. Fouled away. 3-2. The count runs full. Janelle Gary after that one with the bucket hat. Uh, 3-2. Misses ball 4, and that's going to load the bases in a dangerous time. It's to the top of the order now. And Haley Schimmel's going to go have a chit-chat. And it looks like Simon Fraser's going to make a change. My guess would be a re-entry over at first. It is Duclos back to run. Now running at first, number 12, Megan Duclos. So Davy Duke comes off the bench, works a long count, draws the walk, loads the bases, and it's top of the order for Simon Fraser, a dangerous, dangerous group. Oak, 3 for 4. 3 singles and a flyout. In the dirt, a good block by Benthagen, 1-0. The go-ahead run standing at the plate. Finkelstein's on deck. Outside, 2-0. Hitters count. Carpenter. She's going to go to first. Everybody advances. And it's 8-6.
But I almost did.
First baseman number 18, Hannah Finkelstein. In the dirt, 1-0. After Finkelstein, it's Hotner and then Boulanger. Productive ground out there from Oak. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0. Benthagen snapped up to get it. That one's over for a strike, 2-1. In the air to shallow right. Carpenter going back. That is going to be dropped, but it's a foul ball. That is a big benefit to Central Washington. As a matter of fact, if you're Central, that's the best way that play can end, is with nothing. If Carpenter catches it, the runner scores almost automatically just based on the fact that Carpenter is going back and would have to catch, spin, and throw. So no damage done. Here's the 2-2. Inside, 3-2.
Good idea. That was a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah, no. Yeah. He's got spirit. He's a little confused, but he's got spirit.
3-2 the count. Payoff pitch. In the air to right. Hampson's not going to get it. Two are going to score. It's going to be a tie ball game. A double in a right center brings home both. And it's 8 apiece. Left fielder number 3, Chelsea Hotner. That one misses. It's 1-0. Hotner, a junior from Abbotsford, British Columbia, swings and misses through that one. It's 1-1. A 1-1. In the air to right. Diving grab from Hampson. And standing on the bag is Finkelstein. There are 2 outs. Yeah, Hampson's okay. We're good, she says.
She thought she ripped her pants.
Well,
It's not.
the worry out there was that there might have been some pants rippage going on, but we're okay, she says.
She was like,
Shortstop number 16, Hannah Boulanger. And now it's Boulanger. 328 for Simon Fraser, shortstop. Swinging first pitch and lacing it off the dugout foul. You know, when I worked in the minor leagues, we had an outfielder named Reed Angle. He played right field for the Greenville Drive. He never did make it to the big leagues. However, when he was with Greenville, he had a day where he slid quite a few times and ended up diving in the outfield once. But on like his second or third slide, he ripped a hole about the size of a hockey puck in the back of his pants. And I ended up wearing his pants that game. We switched. So that way he could be all nice and pristine. Here's the 1-1 on the ground foul.
good for you, taking one for the team.
And then in one game, I switched batting helmets with Mike Chambers because his cracked. That helmet became a souvenir. I still have that.
Nice.
1-2 count here to Boulanger. The point of the story is nobody likes ripped pants. It's uncomfortable, and then if you slide or you dive, you get dirt and rocks, and
Where they are not supposed to be.
it's just not great. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Bentegan couldn't hang on.
I thought she would. I can't tell because I like sit back here. Yeah, and it's like, oh, I can only see like half the field. Right. Great. The window sills are really hard. I mean, it would probably help if I didn't slouch, but.
Here's the 1-2. Stays alive again. Boulanger fighting at the plate. That was pitch number 150. 92 strikes for Womack.
Wow.
This has been one of her better performances strikes-wise. She's been all over the strike zone, and quite a few of these hits, to be honest, have been just good pieces of hitting, a little flair. Boulanger fouls that one off again. That is the fourth straight foul ball. We've seen quite a few hits today where Simon Fraser has just slowed the bat down and just placed the ball in between fielders. It really shows why they're hitting 360 some odd as a team. Misses outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. A chopper to first. Jordan fields it, will step on the bag, and that will end the inning. Headed to the bottom of the 7th. Simon scores 3 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1 stranded. It's 8-8 as the Wildcats come up. We'll be right back. Bottom of the 7th, Allie Thiessen leads things off.
I enjoy it.
Wildcats center fielder 2, 3, and 4 for the Wildcats. So a really good part of the lineup to have coming up here. Zakarchuk's back out there for the 7th. Thiessen into the gap in right center. She's going to have a double. And it should almost be academic from here. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. Now the big question is, are you going to walk Brooke Jordan to get to Benthagen? Or are you going to let Brooke Jordan try to move the runner to third and then face Benthagen?
I would like either of those options if I was Fraser.
And it looks like Simon Fraser may be making a change, so we'll take a timeout. So Julia Hansen's going to come back into pitch for Simon Fraser. She left with 68 pitches, and now she comes into a very tough spot with Thiessen on second. Jordan doesn't square around, and first pitch is a ball. The problem for Simon Fraser right now is you are in a part of the Wildcats lineup that you do not want to be in this situation. Jordan's already hit one long ball today, and this is foul. Jordan's got to be looking to pull something to the right side here to move Thiessen over. And then you just let Alyssa Benthagen do what Alyssa Benthagen does. But either way, Jordan has got to get the runner over. The 1-1. Upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. Jordan working ahead. Even a weak ground ball to the right side. Just something to move the runner. Swing and a miss through that one. That was a hardy swing, and that's where you're going to get stuck as a hitter. You can't try to do too much in this situation. Just do what it calls for. Fouled away. It'll be a brief disruption to baseball. Keegan Wise out after it. Here's the 2-2. Oh, that's a pass ball. It gets by Georgia Ogue. That is the second time that Ogue has allowed a ball to get past her like that. Infield tight, hitters delight, the 3-2. Jordan's got the walk, runners on the corners, and now there's a whole bunch of options. Catcher number 16, Alyssa Benthagen. We'll have to see if Simon Fraser opts to intentionally walk Alyssa Bentag, and I think I would. It gives you the force at home plate. You've got to face then Maya Seton. Your odds are probably better there, but they're going to pitch to her. And she pops this one up to short. Catch is made. And that is out number 1. Third baseman number 11, Maya Seton. And in a situation like that, you'd really like to see Benthagen come up and try to get something to drive rather than going after the first pitch she sees. And Simon Fraser's going to have a meeting. Entire infield coming in, probably discussing what they want to do here on first and third defense. Jordan at first, not the speediest player on the field. And you got a bit of speed at third with Thiessen. The middle infield, well, they're in an interesting formation here. Middle infielders are halfway in. The corners are even with the bag. And that is an off-speed strike one. I think that one might have caught Seton off guard, because that was the one you do some damage with. But out in left, Hotner's playing fairly shallow, as is Balkan in right. And 0-2. Seton's got to find a way to get something done here. The 0-2. And that is the ball game. Thiessen will score, and Maya Seton walks the Wildcats off 9-8. The Wildcats take both ends, and they win it 9-8. So remember, tomorrow we'll be back with a 1 p.m. start time. Simon Fraser in Central Washington. Womack picks up the win, her 5th of the year. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and hope you have a great evening.